Oh, hi there. My name is Pat Fader, and I'm the program chair for the Network Specialist program at Milwaukee Area Technical College. I was going to run through how we could configure Google Groups to be used for our advisory committees. I think it's a really great tool. I like the idea that communications are archived. I also like the fact that a Google Group allows a person to send an email address to send communications to a single email address, and then that would then be sent to all the rest of the members of the group. Additionally, this is something where, like, as a program chair, I could post our meeting or meeting minutes in the group, and then other people could then respond to that, vote on it, etc. So I'll run through the demonstration real quick. I'll go kind of quick through the group configuration, and I'll just pause it, when I'm typing to kind of keep this as short as possible. So I Googled Google Groups, and here's the main place we're going to start off at. Also, if you're kind of learning this for the first time, there's tons of online help and stuff you can reference. But hopefully this screencast will do it for you. So I want to create a group. I'm currently logged on as my main MATC email address. So I'm going to fill this out. I'll pause here. I'll pause it and I'll start it up once I'm done. Once I'm done typing. All right, I didn't type too much, but I'm a slow typer. So MATC Network Specialist Advisory Committee. If you look at the email address, if somebody wants to communicate with the group, it would be MATC Network Specialist Advisory Committee at googlegroups.com. I'm just going to save that in a Word document off screen here, so I'll need it in a little bit. I went with the default settings, and this is a group type to support an email list. So, allows you to send an email to a single address and it gets sent to everybody else. Who can look at it? Anyone can view the content in this group. Again, that's configurable, but I like leaving it as anyone. Then it does not require participants to have a Google account. Only people that are members of the group can participate, can post, and as far as joining goes, that gets sent out via email. But I could also, people can also request to join if they want. Okay. Okay, it's been created. Now I want to invite some people to join. I created a couple other email accounts just to make the demos a little more exciting. Fun 32. I have a Gmail account and also a Yahoo account. The reason I included the Yahoo account is I wanted to show you that you don't have to have a Google account to utilize these Google groups. So as an advisory member, they could use their work email address, and it wouldn't have to be Google. Write an invitation. Please accept this invitation, or please join our network specialist. Da 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 da. Okay, so we'll send the invites out. This kills me, but there we go. So I sent out the two invites to faderpmatc at Gmail and also atvfun32 at yahoo.com. Let's see if they arrived yet. Okay, one invitation was arrived to my other Gmail account, faderpmatc at Gmail. We'll accept that one. Good. So you can tell there's some additional instructions here. It allows you to check out the home page for the group. If you have a Google account, you can actually then post and read information all through web interface. If you have like a Yahoo account, a non-Google account, then you can read stuff through this interface. You just can't post to it. If you want to post, you have to send it to an email address, the one we discussed earlier. Let's check out this Yahoo thing. All right. I'll accept this invitation. Done. So now both my I now have a Google group consisting of 3 people. My MATC email address, my other Gmail address, and then a Yahoo account. And I want to go through a few settings real quick on this as well before we kind of jump into it. So let's see here. Under email options, anytime someone sends an email to that email address we discussed earlier, I'll have a prefix added to it. MATC Network Specialist Advisory Group or something. So this will just get appended or added as a prefix onto the subject line of all communications. And I'm going to add a custom footer. So anytime that an email is sent, I'm going to include on it both the email address and how, just some additional basic information about the group. And here's how I'm going to do that. I'm going to check this box, and this box. By checking the last two boxes here, it just gave me something to copy and paste. So the address of our Google group is this, and the email address, if somebody wants a post, is right here. I can uncheck those two now. I got what I needed. So you can post to the group by emailing MATC Network Specialist Advisory Committee at googlegroups.com. The group homepage is located at there. So just all communications will just include that information, which I think is pretty important. Additional settings, let me save these. There's a lot. You can kind of dig in this as much as you want. General information here. Nothing new here. This just has the email address, the group description. We can allow postings by email or via the web page. There's other under directory here, but the default is checked, which basically means that this Google group can be, if someone just searches all Google groups, and they put a couple keywords in, like MATC Network Specialist, these communications would then be searchable, which makes sense to me because I believe that our our advisory committees are supposed to be open to the public. Under advanced here. No, I don't want to do advanced. I don't want to delete it. I think that's it. We'll just test it out. Oh, I know. There's one more thing I was going to do. I think it's under email options. When someone responds to a posting, I would like that response to by default go to the entire group. I don't want it to respond just to the single person, but I want the communication to be kind of global. So let's save it and let's test it out. Here we go. Compose a message. So that's our email address. Let's see. Next meeting. Our next meeting is scheduled for, we'll say September 15th, 2013. Now, obviously, I could attach the minutes, which those would be archived as well. Please RSVP, and we'll send it off. So we'll see if it made it to our other two email accounts. It might take a little bit, or it might not. If you notice, the first thing is the email subject included that prefix that I had specified, MATC Network Specialist Advisory Group. So our next meeting is scheduled for 9:15. Please RSVP. Count me in. I'd like to suggest that we discuss whatever future trends or discuss the following technologies. So our first person responds. We'll check to see if our Yahoo person got anything. So this person actually sees two things. It sees my original posting. Our next meeting is 9:15. Please RSVP, and I'll respond. And the person also saw um, also saw also saw the other people, other participants' responses as well. So everything is kind of being communicated globally to all the members in our group. Good. If I take a look at the actual group itself through the web portal, I don't want to. Let's just see here. Okay, so currently my faderp at matc.edu account only has one group associated with it, and there's only one topic created, our next meeting, and you can tell, what the original posting was. It was scheduled for 9:15, and I can see that. Looks like our other response hasn't quite made it yet. I'll pause it for a second, give it a chance to catch up. Although I find that hard to believe. Here we go. I'm back. It just took a while for leave it to Yahoo Mail, but anyway, it just took a while for the Yahoo Mail to find its way into our group. But we do see that, and I actually sent the second one from my Yahoo account. That's why I see 4 posts. But communications have been archived. Down, people with a Gmail account, they can always go to the group. They create a new topic, and and again, I'm not feeling very creative right now, but can you update? Maybe after the meeting, can you update us about current enrollments? Can someone update us about current enrollments? Post it. Again, so a new topic has started, and we could run through our email accounts as well. And just heard we're up by 10%. I could actually, I could add links and stuff, check out our enrollment funnel or whatever. But again, all those communications are archived. I'm hitting the refresh button to kind of try to get this make it a little quicker. So that's it. I really think this is neat. This would be super helpful, like I mentioned, even for posting minutes and allowing people to vote on them, and all that information to be archived. I did mention that this was searchable as well. So if we logged into Google, so let's say I went to google.com. I'll see if I can sign out. And so I'll start off by going to Google Groups. Okay, groups.google.com. And I want to do a search. You can tell that I'm not signed in yet. Let's search. Let's say I just search for MATC Network Specialist, because I'm at home and I don't know what my group is exactly called, or I don't have the link to it. MATC Network Specialist. Okay, here we go, top one. So here's our group. Now I'm reading this not signed in, so I can read what's there. I just can't sign in to reply. I can't reply to something unless I sign in. And again, you can only, when you're coming through the web interface, you need a Google account to do that. If you're a non-Google user, then you would just have to do it all via email. So I hope this was helpful. I apologize, it went a little bit longer than I anticipated. And that's it. Thanks. Have a great day.